Hello folks, this is Sula speaking, and welcome to a commentary video on League of Legends, this one featuring Kayle. When we last left off, Kayle had just come back. He had been, apparently you can read on the right there, his computer had frozen and he had to alt-tab back and forth a bunch of times, which is why his character just stood there inert for about 4 minutes. But fortunately I was able to keep him from being killed, so no harm, no foul. We were able to manage okay. Now out comes Morgana, and she gets stuck over here, so I'm going to slow her and ignite her. So I hit her with Ignite, and I told Kayle, get out of there, don't fight her, she's already dead. But Kayle unfortunately gets killed there. So Kayle stuck around too long. There was no need to tower dive there. I had already ignited Morgana, so she was already dead. If you saw the little cross swords above her head, that's what that means. That was Ignite. And Poppy uses her ultimate on me for no real reason that I can see, because I'm easily able to get out of there. So Kayle says, yup, he was like, yes, I did make a mistake there. And at mid, our Heimer player is able to kill the enemy team Kog'Maw, so nice play there on our team. Roland was also dominating the bottom lane, along with Soraka. Roland told me after the game that he had a double Nasus matchup down there. Roland playing Nasus and a Nasus on the other team as well, and Roland said that this was a poor Nasus player and that he was able to dominate the lane. So I wish I could show that. I'm sure it would be useful, but unfortunately I can only show what's on my own screen. Anyway, we were able to get a second kill up there, so but unfortunately Kayle was also killed in the process, so that was sort of a net exchange, even exchange there. And there Soraka gets a kill, which is great. I love it when Soraka gets kills. Kayle jumps out here against Poppy, so I'm going to use my slow and try to hit her. She's going to come after me, and Morgana's going to use her ultimate, so once again I'll just block it with my ultimate, although as it turns out I don't need to because I was able to avoid it anyway. So I'm continuing to do damage here, and I just need to hit her one more time, but unfortunately Ignite is on cooldown because I just used it against Morgana. Otherwise that would have been another easy kill right there. So no, I'm not able to get Poppy right there, and I'm sure that she'll go back to heal because she'd have to be an idiot not to go back to heal when she was down to... Oh, I guess she's not going to go back to heal. Well, that is not very smart of their Poppy player, so I'm not sure what she's doing. There, I was going to go out and try to kill her, but I get hit by Morgana's Dark Binding again. So, oh, it looks like Poppy is still there. Not sure what she's doing, because I am just going to come in here, I'm going to slow her, and then I'm going to hit her one more time, and bam, she's dead. So just a horrendously bad play by their Poppy player. When you get down to 5% life, don't stick around, get out of there. Just, I mean, I know Poppy has that passive, that means that she takes less damage. Especially when she gets close to being killed. But still, I mean, you're still going to die if you're down that low. Anyway, so that was a very easy kill. And there, I thought that I dodged Morgana's Dark Binding, but apparently not. So, I don't know. I guess, like I said in the previous video, I guess that its area of effect is slightly larger than what the graphics would seem to indicate. But anyway, now their Morgana player, because Poppy has just gotten killed, she's going to have to back off and play more defensively. So that means that in the immediate future, Kayle and I can just easily farm this lane. Even though we're both melee characters, because Morgana doesn't want to come out and engage, we can just sort of sit here and farm to our heart's content. Although again, I could have done a lot better there. Part of that is due to the fact that I haven't played Kayle that much. Alright, in any case, we had no real chance of getting that tower, so we just needed to back off and let the minions push forward. Oh, nice shot there, by the way, Morgana. Not even close. Morgana should be a really great farming champ. And there you see, once again, 2 minions, like really close to being killed that I don't get, in part due to my unfamiliarity with this character. Roland says this is one of the worst teams he's ever fought. I don't know about that, but this wasn't a great team. You could see they were winning bottom lane, our Heimer is winning middle, and we're winning top. So we're all doing very well in our respective parts of the game here. Whenever someone's able to win all the sides, that means trouble. Alright, out comes Poppy, so she's going to go after Kayle, and we're doing a lot of damage to Kayle, but Poppy uses her ultimate, Demacian Justice, which means that no one else can do damage to her other than Kayle. Kayle's the only one who could hurt her, so my attacks did nothing. But fortunately, Kayle's able to escape and get away, and so now Kayle's going to go back to heal. And Poppy's going to apparently once again stick around, even though she's very low on health. But the problem is I'm almost out of mana here, so that limits what I can do. And so I'm going to back off and try to play defensively while Kayle's away healing. I'm just going to sit here and can get what experience I can and try to hold the lane, and then wait for Cole to come back. When he comes back, I'll recall and heal myself. But Morgana gets in a nice stun on me, and then she uses her ultimate, and then Poppy charges in, and I've been silenced. But as soon as the silence comes off, I use my ultimate, and I can use my speed up, my Divine Blessing, to heal myself and speed up, and so I'm able to get out of that. I just wasn't particularly worried about that situation. I mean, I know it looks like I was almost killed, but I knew I had my ultimate, so I wasn't too terribly worried. Alright, now I have enough gold to buy Ginsu's Rage Blade. That's why I was sticking around. I wanted that little extra gold so I could buy my Rage Blade. And now I have one of the key items, probably the key item for Kayle in this game. A pretty wide consensus on this, not just my opinion. Alright, there's the guide. You can see I'm up to 53 minion kills, which is okay, not great. I've outfarmed the other two people in our lane, Poppy and Morgana. And our Morgana was doing a very poor job of farming. But I'm far behind Roland with Nasus's Spirit Fire technique, which is a great farming technique. And of course, I'm behind Heimer, but that's no surprise since Heimer's one of the best farmers in the game. Anyway, what Rage Blade does is it adds some ability power, and it adds... does it add attack damage? I think it adds attack speed. Not 100% sure. Anyway, Poppy is sticking around, so we're going to see if we can get her, but it looks like she's going to get away. With Ginsu's Rage Blade, anytime that you either attack or use an ability, it adds a stack. So you can see there, it adds a counter. You can see it's going up to 5 right now, and it can stack up to 8 times. And every time it does that, it's adding ability power and adding attack speed. So once you get up to 8 stacks, you're attacking much faster, and you're adding ability power. And now remember, due to Kayle's passive, every time she adds ability power, she also adds attack damage. So this is very useful for her. And there she pops off her ultimate again, which is why the slow I used on her did no damage. So anyway, for Kayle, you want to get up to, once you get up to the max 8 Rage Blade stacks, she really starts doing a lot, adds ability power, adds attack damage through her passive, and adds attack speed. So, I mean, you can just see how much faster I'm attacking right now. And this tower is going to come down very quickly. So anyway, Poppy's trying to defend the tower, but as soon as we kill the tower, we're going to be able to focus on the other team with no effect. I use my ultimate on Cole to try to protect him, so he doesn't take much damage there. And now Poppy's low, so we're going to go after her. I ignite her, and do I get the kill? Yep, see, Ignite gets the kill. Even though you didn't see me hitting her, Ignite got the kill there. Now with Poppy dead, we can go after Morgana, and for some reason, I'm not slowing her here. I have no idea why. If I had used my slow, I possibly could have gotten another kill here. So that's just a misplay on my part. I should have used that, my Q skill, Reckoning, which would have slowed Morgana and dealt damage. Again, I have no idea why I didn't do that. I just chalk it up to my own unfamiliarity with this character. I've played Kayle a little bit, but probably only about a half dozen total games. She's a very fun character to play. Very useful, great support, great chasing. She has her slow, she has her speed up. So anyway, we've clearly won this lane. We've managed to get the tower down. Our tower is in no danger. I've gotten 4 kills up here, and they've only gotten 1 kill, because they only killed Cole the 1 time. Now, they've had to back off because Poppy was dead and Morgana was healing, so we'll just take advantage of this to do some damage to their next tower. And now if they're going to come out and come after us, well, we'll just try to fight them here. So Morgana continues to come out, and then hits Cole with her stun, so now we can turn and counterattack, going after Poppy here. And so you can see Poppy's getting low, and she's going to use Ghost to get out of it, which is okay, but that means I'm going to turn and focus my attack on Morgana. So now both of their champs have taken a ton of damage. It's a shame that Cole wasn't more familiar with Xin Zhao, because if he had used his 3-hit combo to pop some of these guys up in the air, we could have maybe gotten a kill there. Anyway, with both of them low and with the lane pushed, I'm out of mana, so I'm going to recall. Also because I have over 1,000 gold, and I want to start building towards another item. Heimer has gotten the 2 towers. He's gotten both towers mid down already, and we are already pushing the next tower. So our team is in great shape here. I'm going to start building toward Kayle's next item, Nashor's Tooth, which adds more attack speed and adds more, adds some ability power, and also adds cooldown reduction. So all things very useful for Kayle. Cooldown reduction is very useful, so she can spam her skills more often. The more often you can use that ultimate that slows and heals, the better. Here's one place where I do wish I had teleport, because I could teleport into the fight and help out Heimer. Instead, I'm not going to be able to. And Poppy continues taking tower fire, and along with a Heimer grenade, that's going to kill the Poppy player. Now Kog'Maw is coming in, and I'm going to hit him with my slow, and then I'm going to hit him with my attacks, and he dies, and then he explodes a couple seconds later. Kog'Maw has a passive where after he dies, he runs around for like 3 or 4 seconds, and then he explodes and deals damage. It's not a very good passive. Anyway, here we are. We're going after the other team's Nasus, and Cole actually does get his 3-hit combo off, so we're really hitting him here. And I thought that I ignited Nasus. Did I actually get him? But no, apparently I didn't. So another misplay on my part. I thought that I had ignited him, but apparently I did not. But once again, Nasus is still sticking around, and I've got my ultimate. So if he continues to stick around, I have a fair chance of going in there and tower diving him and trying to get the kill. Morgana's going to pop off her ultimate, so I'll just block it with my ultimate, so it does no damage to me. And out comes their team's Nasus, so I'm going to slow him, and then I'm going to ignite him. And so he would die, but he uses Summoner Heal to survive. Meanwhile, I'm being focused by the other team, Exhaust, various slows, and my heal's about to come up, and oh, I get killed by Poppy. I was killed by her just seconds before my heal came back up. Poppy actually flashed next to me to kill me, I believe. So that was a very nice play by their team's Poppy. Otherwise, I would have gotten away from that. I would not have been killed because I was out ahead of them and running faster than their team. So very well done, Poppy. But that was a good use of flash. Alright, anyway, I am still buying towards Nashor's Tooth, which, as I said, will increase attack speed, will increase ability power, and give me cooldown reduction. So another great item for Kayle. And I bought an amplifying tome towards that, which adds ability power, and then I bought some sight words. So now I'm going to get back, start moving back into the fight. And you can see there's some people very, very low mid. So this is one place where I was like, oh, I wish I were playing Karthus in this game. Karthus is one of my favorite champs, but unfortunately they are going to get away. But they'll have to go back to heal. So in the meantime, I was heading for mid, but that fight is largely over. So I tell the rest of our team, you know, all right, they've had to back off. They have to heal. They have to defend their tower. So let's just go for the dragon while we're here. Get us all a little bit additional gold and experience. So good time to do it. And you'll see that once Kayle gets up to her 8 Rage Blade stacks, she's really, you can see how fast she's attacking. Now that I also have that, I think it's called the Stinger item, which builds towards Nashor's Tooth, has increased her attack speed. So Kayle is really a champ that doesn't come into her own until, you know, the mid to late game. Early in the game, she's kind of weak, but the longer the game goes on, the better she tends to get, especially because that ultimate comes off a cooldown, and you can use it more and more often. Now, I saw that Soraka is being targeted in bottom lane, so I'm going to come down here and support her. So let's shield Soraka and make sure that she gets away. Now, meanwhile, there's a team fight breaking out because Morgana's come down here. I have to get away from the Fiddlestick strain, so I head down here, and then the team teams up on Morgana and kills her. Meanwhile, I'm going to use my Ghost to catch up to this team, and so I pop off my slow, and that hits Poppy, I think, and along with that, an exhaust, she's not going to get away. Now, Fiddlesticks is trying to get away, and let's see, what am I going to do here? I'm going to hit him with my slow, so now Fiddlesticks is slowed, and he's not going to get away either. So we're able to kill 2 members of their team at no loss to ourselves. Now, Kog'Maw is off destroying one of our towers mid, but we don't really care about that. We haven't lost any towers mid. Some of the team goes off to pursue him. Instead, I'm going to sit here, and I'm going to try to destroy this tower. And you can just see how much damage Kayle's doing between her Righteous Fury and all those Rage Blade stacks. And now Righteous Fury has come off, and you can see that now Kayle's doing the little dinky melee attacks. And then, oh, Nasus is trying to run away, and I just pop off my skill and kill him. It was like, wow, that was a bad turn. And now Kog'Maw's trying to run away, and I should have ignited him. So I'm going to hit him with my slow, and then hit him with an attack, use my ultimate, and for some reason I didn't ignite him. Oh, I can't believe that I missed the ignite there. That was just a gift-wrapped kill, but instead Kog'Maw slips away with like no health left. So frustrating there. Can't believe that happened. But in any case, we do get another tower, and their team's being thoroughly beaten, and they vote to surrender. So an early end to this game. Admittedly, we were dominating this game, but we weren't really close to pushing into their base, so still kind of a quick surrender. Anyway, short game. The main reason I cast this is I wanted to show a game with another character. I wanted to show a game with Kayle. And I'm almost out of time on YouTube, so this will be a quick summary. I thought I played decently. As you see, could have played better, made some mistakes, but given my relative inexperience with this character, I thought it went pretty well. Roland, great game. I wish I could have showed more of that in the bottom lane, but it looks like you were able to dominate along with Soraka down there. Our Heimer player did great. He clearly won the middle lane. And Cole, well, you played okay while you were there, so good job learning a new character. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed this, and check back later for more videos.